Hello, Badozo here, and welcome to Game 3 between Valihrant and Feldfeld on Test Balance mod. Starting here, on the top side, we'll have Feldfeld as the Seleucids. And on the bottom side, we have Valihrant as the Britons. Valihrant with no extra berries and a patch of warriors near his base and 2 extra horses. While Feldfeld also has 2 walruses near his base and a patch of hunt. He has no extra berries. Feldfeld going for the house first approach as he has been usually doing for the last few games. While Valihrant going for the standard start with the berries upgrade. And this is good for the Britons because you can get away with it, since farmsteads and storehouses give additional population capacity. So in the end, you get ahead in the economy by doing the berries upgrade, since you don't have as many women on the berries for the same output. And Valihrant seems to be going for a Slinger Rush, starting with 3 Slingers and already sending workers to gather stone. While Feldfeld is looking to scout near Valihrant's base and is stealing the horses from Valihrant. And Valihrant can see his horses getting away, but he can't do anything about it. Well, maybe he could send the 2 spearmen, but they wouldn't be able to reach the cavalry there. And Valihrant keeps going on with the Slinger Rush. And Feldfeld is unaware of the Slinger Rush so far. When he sent the cavalry, he could probably see that there were few people getting wood there, but it's not clear that he was able to figure it out. But it seems that Feldfeld is doing at least some defensive units at the moment. Some soldiers and now starting cavalry. And this is a pretty good food income for the start. Each wars having 300 food. This gives out 1200 food for a nearby DCC, which increases the gather rate. This is a very good source of food income. Now Valihrant sees what Feldfeld is doing, but so far he has only seen 1 cavalry. He probably saw that Feldfeld took his hunt, so he should be aware of the possibility that Feldfeld is going cavalry. And so far on this micro battle, Valihrant is getting ahead.
EST.
Now Valihrant going for the push here.
EST.
With 15 infantry. The dog and the cavalry.
EST.
While Feldfeld is doing some infantry, but he has only 6 infantry and 6 cavalry. And Feldfeld could probably have seen on the outskirts 1 Slinger passing by. Sees the cavalry from Valihrant, but so far nothing indicates. Oh, he scouts it with his cavalry here. So he should be aware of what's happening. And his reaction so far does not seem to be significant. And Valihrant is going ahead for this wood here. And Feldfeld finally sees it. And Feldfeld made a storehouse here. This is pretty good because he will be able to continue his wood production while he fights here. And so far, Valihrant getting a few kills, but nothing too significant on the balance of the things.
EST.
A pretty good spread from Valihrant,
EST.
but this is not enough.
EST. EST.
And Feldfeld was able to defend successfully. Feldfeld defended well with only 2 kills ahead for Valihrant and 5 extra infantry. But he should retreat, yep. And now Feldfeld can get back to his economy production.
TST?
While Valihrant gets back to women producing. This is risky for Valihrant. If Feldfeld scouts this, he could probably take advantage of this situation. But so far, Feldfeld is not scouting Valihrant and he's only interested in booming up.
EST.
But he's making infantry instead of women. So Valihrant can catch up in economy pretty quickly. Pretty risky position here from Valihrant, especially since he has low infantry. But he can get away with it because so far Feldfeld has not have scouted the situation here.
EST.
But as far as the games goes on, Valihrant could have a slight advantage economically, especially because he's the Britons. As Britons you can boom much faster due to the population bonuses.
TSD.
Feldfeld cancels the phase 2 to go ahead and produce women. He's actually a little bit of food starved at the moment,
EST.
That's good.
and it seems that instead he's going for a push on Valihrant.
EST. EST.
Now Valihrant did not scout this yet, so he's unaware. And this could do a good damage on Valihrant because he has only 19 infantry. Valihrant scouting Feldfeld's base, but it's too late now. Feldfeld is already on the outskirts of his base.
EST.
Some good trades from Feldfeld here.
EST.
Good
EST.
barracks micro from Valihrant to take at least as much kills as he can,
EST.
but it's not enough for this tower. But so far, Feldfeld should not be able to hold it because he's not phase 2 yet. But it's a good deterrent at this position. And Feldfeld retreats. I'm not sure about this decision. He could do a lot of damage here.
EST.
Oh, he's actually grouping up. Okay.
EST. EST.
Now on this position here, Valihrant could possibly take this storehouse, take this tower and these storehouses, and then I all wood from Valihrant.
EST.
Especially given he has an overwhelming majority of units. But so far Valihrant is microing pretty well here on this defensive position with the barracks. As soon as the units from Feldfeld distance themselves, Valihrant can just
EST.
and garrison them, attack and get back. Which is impressive because so far Feldfeld has not taken a majority of kills and Valihrant is actually a little bit ahead. But Feldfeld infantry now has reduced quite a lot at the moment. And a pretty good defense on Valihrant, which actually is a little bit ahead at the moment.
EST.
Now this is a difficult position for Feldfeld to be in because now he is behind in economy. And especially against Britons. That was a pretty good defense from Valihrant. Feldfeld is doing a lot of infantry, while Valihrant is able to boom up quite a lot. As you can see, now Feldfeld has doubled the infantry, but he has not had the same advantage that he had before. With this population, Valihrant should be able to defend quite well and attack, even with the difference in army. But Feldfeld keeps going on with the infantry producing. The problem is that he has been having his CC for quite a while. And Valihrant going for a few trades here.
EST.
And Feldfeld going for a second push.
TSD.
Now Valihrant scouts this, and his reaction is to build a tower here and go ahead with the cavalry here. And get a few good kills.
EST. EST. EST?
And so far, Valihrant has had quite a good success here.
EST?
And Feldfeld has had a little bit of a success here as well. But so far the kills are pretty similar. And Feldfeld was able to offset a little bit of Valihrant's advantage. With quite a bit of an infantry advantage at the moment as well.
EST?
But Valihrant keeps doing a good micro job here.
EST? EST?
Taking few good fights. With this tower here, now Valihrant should be able to defend this position.
EST? EST?
Another good defense from Valihrant. Feldfeld doing a little bit of cavalry. Archer cavalry, possibly going for a little bit of Harris himself.
EST? EST?
That's two Kamu.
EST? EST?
That's two Kamu.
TST.
Now with 60 women and 4 more women, this is the point which Valihrant should probably stop doing women. Even if he has quite a big advantage in food production. Go instead for the cavalry to exploit this position where he has a lot of food.
EST? 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 EST?
Valihrant doing good damage here with the sword cavalry. And so far is 10 kills ahead of Feldfeld.
EST? 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 Yeah, see? Yeah, see? Yeah, see? Yeah, see? Yeah, see? Yeah, see?
And Feldfeld resigns. So he probably was aware that Valihrant was quite a bit ahead, but an early decision to resign. He was probably not bothering to deal with this cavalry
Yeah, see?
attack from Valihrant. Still, a pretty interesting game. First, with a Slinger Hush from Valihrant, which did not do so well. After that, Feldfeld, which went for an infantry attack on Valihrant and a pretty good defense, followed up by the second attack, which did not go very well for Feldfeld too. And then later, Valihrant was able to push ahead on economy, build up a cavalry army, and
Yeah, see?
at this moment, Feldfeld decides to resign. Now looking at these charts here, as we can see by minute 3, Valihrant starts to build up for the Slinger Hush, and his economy goes below Feldfeld for a while, and right after that Valihrant goes on for a successful attack on Feldfeld, but Feldfeld was already a little bit better in economy, so it was not enough to stop Feldfeld from continuing. But after that, Feldfeld goes for an attack on Valihrant, but Valihrant got a few good trades here, and then on the second attack, Feldfeld almost caught up, but Valihrant was able to also get a few good kills later. And as you can see here, right at the start of the battle, Feldfeld goes much ahead because the units from Valihrant are out of position, but as soon as Valihrant mounts his defense, then he is able to get those kills back. Pretty interesting matchup. I hope you enjoy it, and see you guys next time.